Starlight, it's electric. Starlight, it's electric. I can smell the summer coming off your soul. Let me find a sign to realize it all. Yeah. I just still can't sleep. Babe, can you hear the sound of the thunder? It's electric. Hold me down. Yeah. In the daylight. Starlight, it's electric, baby. Come on, take me. Let the feeling show.
The field in the Eastern Conference is down to 2. And tonight, the battle to reach the NBA Finals begins. It's all here on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce. We'll see the New York Knicks taking on the Boston Celtics. Taking a look at Boston.
Well, I think they're the favorites here. They have home court. In a longer series, though, the better team typically prevails. They've certainly had the better year up to this point.
Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. Brown with the steal. White for 3. Towns with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce, who was able to talk with Joe Mazzulla.
We got into it about his strategy against Karl Anthony Towns. These modern bigs are tough to stop, he told me, and went on to say, I'm hoping we can just force him to take bad shots, not the ones that he wants. I'll settle for that. So they're looking to disrupt Cat's selections and keep him from his spots, guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Tatum can't hit.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
White, good. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Celtics.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense. Getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
5 to shoot. Towns outside. The 3. Hauled in by Brown. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. That's going to be over and back. Not watching.
my cup with my. You know I'm playing so I can eat, carrying on it, lonely. So see this, said she was hard, ain't it? What I feed, I'm on the block, I ain't changed, yeah. Yeah, you know I'ma keep, I be, out of they be cut the lights off, we gon' pull up creep. We got 4 deep in the photo Jeep. My butt is hilly on the seat. My I feel like D-Wayne with the heat. Made him do the running, man. We said something right there at his feet. Yeah, sweet. Cut out that road, dress I'm about to pull up to me. Let's play. You go first, you or me. You or me. Let's play. First, you or me. You or me. Let's play. Yeah, me.
Made the beat, I just took it out the up.
Yeah, I've been fighting my demons, I've been fighting my, I've been fighting my. I've been fighting my demons, I've been fighting my, I've been fighting my demons, I've been fighting my, I've been fighting my demons, I've been fighting my, I've been fighting my demons, I've been fighting my, I've been fighting my demons,
That's a good one, Pete.
One-on-one, pull up with tens. One-on-one, never again. One-on-one. When get the cake and the butter, I count it like hustle the money all in. Rhyme in the town in the drop top coupe in the motor in the trunk, you can hear. Hearing all about how they want me to lose, but I'm W, due for a win. Fight for my dummy, you don't see how I'm coming, don't tip me, I'm right on the edge. Guinness is young and I been had to shoot out some money all under my bed. 2018 came a million, I made a career and they thought it'd be. I getting cold, my body cold, I barely get rest. One time told her pull up again. In the back of the Benz. I wanna put mirror 10 on the tent, I wanna see the reflection. I'm the best dressed at the Met. Do whatever her dress, I know how to dress. Turn the drill to a flex. They stick at the check, I poke out my chest. I'm treating little boy like my pets. I know they young wanna catch. Got one-on-one ice on the jet. One-on-one pull up with tens. One-on-one never again. One-on-one. When get the cake and the butter, I count it like hustle the money all in. Rhyme in the town in the drop top coupe in the motor in the trunk, you can hear. Hearing all about how they want me to lose, but I'm W, due for a win. One-on-one missing it up. One-on-one missing it in. One-on-one messing with kick. One-on-one and that's it. Come to the spot. Good service, I'm ready to tip. You know when I'm hip, I don't got a chip. You know I ain't no little bit of shrimp. We switching locations in the gym. She said she don't wanna say Gunna no more, and she about to start calling me him. I'm him. I need you making it hot. The stakes is high, the prices is high. I'm about to fly to Dubai. I'm gone. Horse and boo, HB on the tie. I with the one-on-one ride. And cuffin' I let her slide. I come and I come to get mine. Pop out on the beat like surprise. One-on-one pull up with tens. One-on-one never again. When get the cake and the butter, I count it like hustle the money all in. Rhyme in the town in the drop top coupe in the motor in the trunk, you can hear. Hearing all about how they want me to lose, but I'm W, due for a win.
in the Eastern Conference is down to 2. And tonight, the battle to reach the NBA Finals begins. It's all here on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. We'll see the New York Knicks taking on the Boston Celtics. You take a look at the Celtics.
They're excited to be in this position. This is what they envisioned in the offseason. They know they'd be good. That said, this series could be a challenge for them.
Taking a look at Boston, and after sweeping their last series, they're riding a nice wave of momentum into the conference finals.
Yeah, they really are. Now, we'll see if that gap between series takes any of that momentum away. You like to get as much rest as possible in the postseason, but you also don't want to get rusty.
And New York has possession. The Celtics making their last shot. It's stolen by Tatum.
That's just phenomenal defense. The defense feels like it's all over the place and knows exactly how to guard it.
Fires the three, and it's New York with a rebound.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And the call will be against Derek White. That's his first foul. Here's Brunson. Pass to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Boy, when these bigs like Karl Anthony Towns show off that power, you've got to love it.
Tatum, shot is good.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
To the paint. And Porzingis with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. Towns, left side.
Well, you love watching Karl Anthony Towns play, guys, because this is an offensively gifted big man. He can shoot with range, put him in the post, let him work back to the basket, he can put the ball on the floor. A lot to love on the offensive end.
And so Towns nails them both.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Right side, Porzingis. Outside Tatum. Brown with a screen. It's stolen by Hart. Here's Anunoby. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
7'6" wingspan, sending it back. Kristaps Porzingis with the rejection.
And a miss there on the triple. And Brunson's got the ball here for New York. Pass to Towns. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Towns has got 6 points.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
You know, one thing you got to love about Jrue Holiday is he's a true two-way player in this league. He puts in a lot of work to make a big impact on both sides of the floor.
New York with the ball. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla, and he said when you watch film on Karl Anthony Towns, his size is impressive, but when you're actually standing next to him, he looks a whole lot bigger. And he knows how to use that size on the blocks and on the perimeter, which makes him an especially tough cover. Brian?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. And he gets that one.
Now this is where Achua wants to operate. Nice close bucket.
And the basket by Brown.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Achua with a screen. Here's Brunson. Achua, high post. To the wing on the left. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Towns. Porzingis grabs the board. Down low. Stolen by Bridges. Here's Towns. Oh, it's Towns with the finish.
Wow, the size and speed of Towns, a natural-born highlight reel.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Holiday. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Yeah, good execution in close. Holiday likes mixing things up and finishing from this area.
Outside Brunson. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Now here's White. Left side Tatum. Outside Holiday. And here's Brown for three. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Brown's got 7.
You can see the work Jaylen Brown has put in to become a range shooter. Nice.
Outside Hart. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Achua with a steal. To the middle. Here's Robinson. Hart from long range. That shot is off.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open.
It's Brown on the wing. He's got 7. No good on the wing 3. New York trailing. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game.
That's already this guy's second foul now. He's either going to have to sit or play a bit more conservatively.
Now here's Hart. Still without a bucket. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. Robinson with the block.
This guy's nose for the basketball, and his timing as a shot blocker is intimidating. Mitchell Robinson so quick off his feet.
New York making a switch here. And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Substitution on the court.
Outside Payne. Second chance effort. Robinson can't hit. The Celtics with the lead. Left side Tatum. "27 seconds left in the first quarter here. Clock at 6. Play clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Shireman. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum.
Well, Jason Tatum has proven he can score at the NBA level, but you want to see him share the basketball. Pretty pass.
Here's Horford. And the layup is good off the glass.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
And that does it for the first quarter. Celtics out in front, leading by 5. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Well, their length and anticipation reflected in their shot blocking totals, making the extra effort to close things out.
Another thing they're doing right out of the gates tonight, applying a ton of defensive pressure.
Knicks trail by 5. Pass to Shaman. Towns, right side. Back to Shaman. Outside Tucker. Puts up a 3. And it's Cornette with a rebound. On the break. And Horford powers it home.
And they're building on their lead, doing whatever they can to blow this game over.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
It's stolen by Hart. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Josh Hart hammering it down. That's a message right there.
Out to Horford. Tatum looking it over. Back to Horford. Pass to Tatum. Lets a floater go. And there's a 3-second violation.
3-second violation. Knicks ball.
Knicks trail by 5.
Boston foul. Taking first personal foul. First team foul.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Pass to Wright. Now Towns. To the inside. Here's Shaman. Hart from long range. And it's Cornette with a rebound. Right side Tatum. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Boy, over the years, Tatum has really mastered the art of drawing fouls.
At the line, Jason Tatum.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. They trail by 6. Towns, that's good.
Now that's Karl Anthony Towns at his absolute best. The shot making incredible from every spot on the floor.
Outside Tatum. Porzingis sets a screen. Inside. And it's New York with a rebound. Shaman into the lane. From the left block. And finished off by Tucker inside. And now it's just a 2-point Boston lead. Tatum with a screen. Holiday looking for an opening. Porzingis for 3. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Outside Brunson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Drew Holiday.
Jalen Brunson approaches the point guard position as a scorer. Boy, this guy can light you up.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Brunson. That one drops. He ties it up.
Jalen Brunson plays bigger than his size. He's aggressive. He's going to go right at defenders. He doesn't care if you're bigger than he is. He will keep coming at you.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
To the floor now is make some noise ball. Get loud fans on the court. Is your effective floor.
Here in quarter two, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Oh, Jaylen Brown, a strong finish.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
Brunson with it. Launches a three. Ooh, Brunson, the sweet lefty stroke.
It's gotten to the point where you have to chase Jalen Brunson off the perimeter. This guy will really hurt you from deep.
Oh, and a dunk by Brown.
Oh, my goodness. How about that move by Jaylen Brown? That is spectacular.
Achua, the open look. That one's wide left. The Celtics with the lead. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, good whistle there.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night now.
You think about what Jaylen Brown brings to the table. Elite athleticism, three-point shot making, attacking the rim in transition, so much to like.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
To the middle. Robinson with the block. White with the steal. Pass to Cornette. Craig with it. And it's Anunoby picking him up. Outside, Brown. It's stolen by Wright. Fast break, New York. Here's Anunoby. Out to Bridges. Oh, deflected. And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
That's a good timeout. They just can't hit anything.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
.143 left in the second period. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Anunoby. Horford pulls it in.
Coach loves the execution, just not the result. That's okay. That's part of the process.
New York trailing. Here's Anunoby. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Boy, how about the awareness from the big man? We think of Mr. Robinson as a shot blocker. What a pretty pass. You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Bridges misses.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And Horford powers it home.
What a pleasure to watch Al Horford go to work. Does all the right things, and that time gets an easy dunk.
Pass to Anunoby. Three-pointer, Bridges. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Three-pointer, Holiday. It's hauled in by Robinson. Takes the three. And Bridges good for three. And now a three-point Knick lead. Here's Holiday. And that's not going to go. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. New York out in front. They lead by 3. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And we're back with more action from the Eastern Conference Finals on 2K Sports. Knicks leading by 3. And here's Brunson. Pass to Towns. Tries the 9-footer. Out to Bridges. Brunson with it. From deep. They get it back. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Excellent pursuit by Towns right there. Get to work on the glass.
Now Brown. Oh, nice D from Anunoby.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
A shot by Holiday, no good.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
This is where you have to keep feeding Karl Anthony Towns.
Brown! Oh my goodness!
This guy, one of the most elite athletes in the game, Jaylen Brown, finishes beautifully.
Pass to Towns. Oh, got a piece of it. Outside, Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
He's such a gritty player. Holiday fights for 2 there inside.
Into the third. 2 minutes in now. The Knicks with the lead. The kick to Tatum. For the lead. To the inside. Porzingis. Extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. So it's the Knicks now. Now Brunson. He has 7. Achua up top. 5 on the clock. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Here's Robinson. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. And it goes out of bounds. Now one off Porzingis.
Coming onto the floor for the Celtics, number 11, Peyton Pritchard.
Just over 2.5 minutes going by in the second half. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Brunson from the arc. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Yeah, Mitchell Robinson, if you fail to get a body on him, he will go to the offensive glass and make you pay.
Pass to Porzingis. Outside Tatum. good from outside.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Here's Shaman. Outside Achua. Back to Shaman. Achua with the dunk.
Achua with room at the rim and doesn't hesitate.
And stolen by Bridges. To the paint. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third.
The rise and fire by Jason Tatum. Ready to catch it and score it immediately.
And it's Robinson penetrating.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Here's Pritchard. It's Tatum working inside.
Well, there's a mix of strength and agility that Jason Tatum is taking advantage of. Nice work in there.
Driving in. Left side Robinson. Pass to Shaman. It's stolen by Holiday. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. And Brown with the stuff.
I'll tell you, when Brown is running like that, it's hard to stop him. This guy is superb at beating defenders up the floor.
Tipped away. It's stolen by Tatum. He launches a three. Kept alive by Boston. On the break, Jaylen Brown. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And let's give them credit to the shot blocking on display. They set the tone early and have kept the pressure on defensively.
They get the rebound. Back to Achua. Brunson surveys. Shot clock at 5. Goes up again. Missed it, even after all of those chances. Boston on offense. They're on a 17-6 run. Down low. The Knicks with the rebound.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Bridges with it. Picked up by Tatum. Snatched up. Pass to Bridges. Now Achua. Hounded by Tatum. Now here's Robinson. Outside Brunson. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Substitution on the court.
8 seconds left in the third. Here's Tatum. Oh, Robinson with a block. It's been all about Jaylen Brown for the Celtics, providing the scoring punch right now, putting up a cool 22 back after this.
42.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Tatum. Pass to Pritchard. The kick to Tatum. 5 to shoot. Fires for 3. The Knicks pull it in. Left side Hart. And he banks in the layup.
So confident in the painted area. Josh Hart understands how to score inside.
Outside Tatum. Over to the left wing. Hauser. Counted from distance. And the Celtics lead by 5.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Man, showing some terrific range.
Well, Cat answers with his own three, and he says, I told you I'm the best shooting big man in history.
Back to Tatum. Right wing. Cornet at the post. Back to Tatum. Let's go with a three. Offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. Cornet with the bucket.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Outside Achua. Pass to Towns. Knocked loose. Here's Pritchard. Back to Tatum. There's the triple. JT for three.
It's like he needed that halftime break to gather himself. Now he's starting to get his confidence back here.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. From our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Tom Thibodeau coaching his team during that last break. He really emphasized rim protection. He said to his guys, I want us to cut down on the easy looks inside. No more of that. It's a simple ask that could have a big impact.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Now the Celtics on the move. Back to Brown. There's the three. Here's Craig. Kick out to Brown. It's stolen by Hart. Anunoby with it. Started now by Holiday. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Well, 7'3" doesn't need much of a vertical, easy finish for KP.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
It's Brown on the wing. Pass to Holiday. Down to 5 on the shot clock. White. And a nice finish on the layup. And the Celtics lead by 13.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Towns for three. Boston with a rebound.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Got it again. That makes him 8 for 15 for the night.
Karl Anthony Towns will mix his spots as a scorer, that time doing work inside.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. So both teams changing it up here.
Substitution on the court.
Boston leading by 11. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum.
Kristaps Porzingis is a tough cover. This guy knows he can make threes. Now you get inside the lane and look out.
Outside Brunson. Out to Bridges. Back to Brunson. Pass to Towns. Brunson up top. And stolen by Porzingis. Inside. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. That's on Mikal Bridges. That one misses for Tatum.
Well, what's impressive to me about Jason Tatum is how he attacks his weaknesses in the offseason. This guy is committed to greatness.
You can't ask for a cleaner look than that. He just couldn't deliver. Well, that was clearly a foul.
First personal foul. Second.
And he knocks down the first one. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Knicks trail by 17. Brunson with it. Porzingis picks him up defensively. Pass to Towns. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
First team foul.
And that one falls for Towns.
Well, we know this. Karl Anthony Towns was a go-to option from the very first moment he stepped in the lines of an NBA court. The versatility is so difficult to match up against.
And they got to be happy with how they are starting off these conference finals. A tone-setting win for the Celtics.
Check out their assist numbers.
They didn't get stuck in isolation. They got the ball to the guys who had the best matchups.
And so they start the conference finals off on the right foot with an important win.
They wanted to set the tone for the rest of the series here tonight, and mission accomplished. They get to move forward with all the momentum on their side.
And what a huge performance it was for Jaylen Brown.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
Ooh, too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee.
Well, Al Horford, one of the most respected veterans in this league. Why? Well, he's unselfish, and it's always about team first.
Knicks trail by 15. Here we go, one-on-one. Brunson with the bucket.
Brunson, the assist.
56 seconds left to the fourth. Pass to Craig. Back to Horford. Here's Shireman. The three ball. Towns with a rebound. And an Obi for three. Hits the trifecta.
Nice pass by Bridges. Just keeping his options open out there.
Horford outside. Here's Hauser. Good, and it's Horford who picks up the assist. And the Celtics lead by 13.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Here's Pritchard. And again, Boston with the triple.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
That free throw good from Brunson. Both free throws good from Brunson. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Hauser. And here's Craig. The three-pointer off the mark. So we see the Celtics taking the W here. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in Game 1.
It's the most important game of...
Peter Piper, call me Mrs. Parlay, and I'm carrying these. Why you say I do that when I didn't do that? Pull up looking like a lick, then I sped off in the Benz. Victoria's Secret, she a 2 feet kicking. We on just do it. Get the out my way. Get the out my way. up and make them do